guys, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, if you haven't, my name is Mila. Lovely to meet you. Welcome back. How's everybody's life going? Hope it's going swell. Today we're making cake pops. That was so awkward. I don't know why I'm so awkward. Hi, today we're making cake pops. We're making edible cake pops, or space pops, because that's what you should call cake pops that get you really stoned. Space pops. But yeah, we're making cake pops that get you high today. Perfect for Valentine's Day. Your mental health does not allow you to make a homemade cake. So it's box cake, okay? Do whatever floats your boat, whatever your body can handle, you know, that day. Today, this is all I can handle. I can make homemade cake. And I have made homemade cake, but this is like why make your life hard? You know? Well, anyway. For this recipe, it just follow the instructions on the box. This one calls for 3 eggs, 1 cup of water, and a 1/2 cup of oil, which I'm not going to add yet because we have to add the special ingredient, which I don't want to mess up, so I'm just going to actually stir this together before I put the oil in there. I should probably use a smaller whisk or a larger bowl. I guess. Patience is the key for when you accidentally do something like this. So just gonna get it all mixed together in my little tiny bowl. Without spilling it everywhere. Around my cute outfit that I wore today. So this time I'll put the amounts in the description for you if that will help, so you guys know what the dosage is on your oil. So this is already decarbed. I already brought out the THC in it by heating it up. That's how you do it. Watch my pot brownie video. It'll tell you how to do it. But you just double boil it, melt it, 22 minutes, 22 to 24 minutes. And I'm gonna mix our oil that we need for our cake right on in there, just like so, on top of the other oil. And then you just heat it up on the stove for a second and mix it up. Give it a good mix. Hello, darling. Hi. Alright, we're just going to give it a nice mix so it's all heated together. It's basically all you have to do. You just have to... My hair looks so funny from here. In this angle, I look like Coolio. Is that who has like the braids? Coolio. You know, now that I think about it, I've never seen anybody like me cooking on YouTube, like with like the braids. You guys probably have. Should put it in the comments if you've seen somebody who looks like me cooking on YouTube. Put it in the comments. Doody 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 doody. Doop. Doop. Okay. Now, as you can see, I can't. So you can see, I don't want to spill this, but there's no color difference. When you first mix the wheat oil with any of your other oil, it kind of looks different. But so you obviously want to cook it until it's even in color, like that. And you can smell it. And then we're just going to pop that right on in. Hopefully it's not too warm. If it's too warm, you might accidentally cook your eggs that are in your cake. So try not to make scrambled eggs. Touch it and she's pretty hot, but the eggs should be scrambled enough. They should be mixed enough in the bowl that hopefully we don't make scrambled eggs. So just gonna give her One last little mixy mix there. Make sure the bottom is stirred. Let's do this. The best part. If you don't spill it. Oh no, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I did so well with not getting it dirty. I wanted to look cute and I wore a cute shirt and now it's dirty. I did a good job. I almost made it to the end without getting my clothes dirty, but. So, your cake is done. You let it cool off. Patience, young friends. I'm just gonna take like the edges and pull them up and kind of break them in half and just kind of smash your cake. You just want to smash it up, basically. Okay. I'm gonna put it into our large bowl here. I always manage to spill most of the cake when I do this, so I'm just gonna try to ease into it. Yeah. But you definitely want to put this into a bigger bowl because I've tried to do it in the pan and it didn't work out very well. Now, some people take the crusty pieces off of their cake when they're making cake pops, but I really don't see the point of that. I mean, it's cake. It doesn't matter if it's a little crunchy or whatever. I mean, I don't think it affects the cake pop at all. I think it tastes perfect with the little crusties mixed in. I don't know why that's funny. But I know a lot of recipes try to get you to take it out. I think that's necessary. There we go. Beautiful. Now it'll be easier to crush up. It's still a little bit hot, but the cake balls will be easier to mold into balls, which I need a plate to do that as well. But sorry, they'll be easier to mold into balls if the cake is cooler and not so warm. In the light so they can't see. All right, once you've got it a good amount broken up like that, it looks pretty crusty. Open one of your icing. Props to you if you made homemade cake and homemade icing. You MVP. Otherwise, take your store-bought icing. Get a good spoonful. I'm using strawberry. I didn't even tell you what kind of cake I used. It was just the regular funfetti because I like the regular. I'm so stupid. I like the regular vanilla cake with the strawberry icing. So 2 spoonfuls is what I recommend. Oh, I shouldn't have took that bite earlier. As I continue to take bites, I'm trying to make this. I'm gonna be too high to do this by the time I'm halfway done. Just give it a good mix, guys. That's pretty much it. She easy. She quick, she easy. You just give it a mix. I actually think the chocolate dipping the cake pops is actually the hardest part. Personally. I'm going to give it just a little bit more icing. Try to make her a little more moist in there. She moist, yes. Why am I referring to it this way? Why am I weird? Why am I being so weird? Sorry. It's my weirdness. I'll try to cut that out if I if I can. Okay. So, oh, I didn't quite get the icing stirred up in there. So, what you want it to look like, I think it kind of looks, hold on. I think it kind of looks a little bit like wet sand. Like clumpy wet sand. So that's what you want. I'm going to grab a plate and then we're going to ball her up. Why did I do that? We have a plate. Alright, let's get rid of the icing for a second. We don't need that right now, or at all. So, make your balls. You can make them however big you want, but just remember that you have a certain amount of milligrams of oil in there, so you don't want them to be odd shaped, like some of them are too big and some of them are too small, or you won't have a normal amount of weed in each one. That was hard for me to spit that out. Yeah, so general quarter, about a quarter around, maybe like a $50, about that size. I'll show you. Make sure your hands are clean again. Now, it should be like dough to where you can touch it and it doesn't really it doesn't come off on your hands too much. A little ball. And it shouldn't come off on your hands too much, like that. Boop, but down. I think that's a good size. Could possibly make it a little bit bigger. Ooh. Alright, so I'm gonna make some of these balls and then come back.
How do I keep myself from falling apart when I ain't never felt part of a whole? Do-do-do. Somewhere along the line I got disconnected, started losing perspective and no. I'll admit that I am part of the problem, part of the problem, part of the problem. I'll admit that I am part of the problem.
Now that your Cakepops are
okay,
done,
thanks, bye.
Make sure you cool them off in the refrigerator first before you dip them in chocolate, because if they're too warm, they will melt off of the stick, okay? Make sure you put them in the stick. Okay, let's get to that real quick. Bye. I'm back. Welcome back. Okay, our cake balls are cold. We have our chocolate, which you have to melt or you have to use super quick after you melt, because it'll become really solid on you. So what you're going to do is dip your stick in chocolate, push it about halfway through your ball, like that. Okay, I'm going to need the chocolates to be a little bit more thin. Easy peasy, but let's pull her out. Alright. Definitely going to have to make the chocolate more thin, but that's okay. I'm just going to fix it by kind of just rolling the chocolate off of there like that. Try to make it look a little bit better. So, alright, I'm gonna go thin out this chocolate very well. They don't sit in there very well. Continuing on. Dip. Stick. Dip. That's what I like to do. Give her a nice, pretty sprinkle. I don't love this. We're done. I got cold. I'm in another shirt. Okay. Cakepops are done. Aren't cute?
Look, I think they've turned out so good and so cute in the package. They're nice and cold and solid, so they won't melt the bag or anything like that. That one kind of broke a little bit, but yeah, I think we did a really great job.
We're done. Thank you guys for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more delicious edibles
leave your requests in the comments and we can figure out how to make your favorite desserts in edible form. I don't know what I'm saying. Subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye.